Yeah, you having fun? Yeah. Oh, you're gonna give yourself a concussion. Please stop.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Is
I
that
had to get hyped.
is that what wearing a wrestling hat does?
Yep. It's not just a wrestling hat, it's an EC fucking W.
It's actually a fire hat.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, Chris and Dylan on the mic, straight from Queens Turf. Podcast game strong, Jets, Knicks, Rangers, Murph, Mets and Yankees, dream Bronx to Shea. In the city that never sleeps, sports don't play. NY faithful, we're repping our teams. Jets fly high and up and down both trains. From courts to fields, can't walk away. Queens talk sports each and every day. Chopped cheese breakfast, bagels by noon. Pizza slice nights over New York tune. Game stats fly while the meatball simmers. Chris with the takes, Dylan drops singers. Microphones buzzing like city lights. From Knicks brick shots to Rangers fights. Taste of NYC in every fight. Chris and Dylan, sports talk ignite.
Welcome to the Any Sports Podcast. We'll talk about anything at any given time, but
The main focus is always New York.
Oh, thank God I hit record after that burp.
Yo, that was a bad one. that one almost hit my synophagus.
Que paso, Christopher?
He's cheaty. I'm over here, over there. I didn't know Harry Potter was a fucking Jet fan.
Jesus Christ, you're never gonna give up on the glasses. These glasses are fire. Stop it.
I love them. That's why I love fucking you.
You know what I fucking love?
The Any Sports motherfucking podcast?
Yeah, but I love that the Knicks are like, nah, KD, we're good. We'll pass. Hard pass.
Listen, folks. There's only one K, and that's the Knicks. We don't need another one. Okay? And obviously Carl Anthony Towns. But, ooh, you're going to tie yourself to something tonight, aren't you?
I had these on the road trip back from New York, and I'm fucking
That's
hooked.
sick.
These are delicious.
I've never had Sweet Tarts rope.
All right, imagine it. Okay, they're all stuck together.
How do you feel about Smarties?
I could take them. I could leave them.
Take them or leave them, right? Yeah.
It's almost like a rolled up airhead with like.
It looks like you're eating electrical wire. Like when you peel open a gray wire and it just has colors, like that's what it looks like you're eating.
So it's got like the sweet tarts, like almost like if you crushed up sweet tarts, mixed them with water, and made like a paste out of it almost.
Right.
That's what's in the middle.
Oh, it looks like something else.
Good.
Honestly, I had to get a bag of the mini semi-sweet Nestle Toll House chocolate chip things for Sarah to make banana bread. And I just had to take the bag away from myself because I was literally eating it in fucking handfuls.
Milk or dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Dark?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the way to go.
They're so good. Honestly, I ever since we went to Switzerland and tried actual dark chocolate from Switzerland,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I could see dark chocolate being any other option but the number one.
Yeah.
Because with milk chocolate, like I've had milk chocolate my whole life. Like I was a big Ovaltine kid.
Milk chocolate's weak as fuck.
I loved Ovaltine as a kid, though. You ever had Ovaltine?
Ovaltine, yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, the yellow jar.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the brown jar with the yellow top.
Yep.
Tore that shit up. That and then the Milo. Remember the green can with the soccer player in the front?
You know what my abuela would do? She would put Ovaltine in my Frosted Flakes. Yeah.
That might be a game changer. I have to try this week.
I was raised fat.
Raised. Still are fat. So am I.
Yeah, raised fat.
This is going to be changed from the Any Sports podcast to the Any Weight podcast. We literally don't know how much we weigh anymore.
Where we will accept anyone at any given weight.
At any time.
But
with compression socks.
The main focus is always food.
The main focus is not getting diabetes.
Oh, man.
Are you a sponsor? Oh, you put your glasses on. Okay.
All right. What do you think the Knicks should do?
The Knicks should.
Since we were bouncing.
Okay, listen. We It's been a bit. It's been what the fuck? Did you just hurt yourself with candy?
I hurt myself trying to rip these fucking sweet tart ropes apart. That fucking hurt.
Explain.
I went to pull them apart. One nail dug into the other because, like, I don't know.
God, buddy. All right. Yeah, no, I do.
You see this little nut job?
Hi, friend. Yo, she's going crazy.
Can't
Who
really
is that?
tell what he's doing.
That's Simba, or is that
Yeah, it's Simba.
fucking Simba's? He's nuts, man. He really is. I love that little motherfucker. All right. It's been a minute since we spoke about anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
So since we took a break, we're just gonna say it. Tibbs got fired. The Knicks got eliminated. Tibbs got fired right after that.
Well, we talked about the Knicks getting eliminated. We spoke literally the day before Tibbs got fired.
Right.
In New York.
We did a live pod with Cuzzy Matt. But since then, Tibbs got fired. The Knicks went to the club in the club, and then put up a sign with the hookah and the bottle girl services that said 2026 NBA champions.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So now we got to win next year. Like, there is no coming back from that.
I didn't even hear or see that. That's crazy.
Dude, it was all over threads. And everybody was saying, like, why did they do that? You know, why wouldn't they have more of like not a going away party for Tibbs, but like have a little more like empathy for the fact that he got fired? I'm like, listen,
these are professionals. Let's stop.
Listen, they just got eliminated from going to the NBA Finals for the second year since this whole spiel started.
By the Pacers.
Us being good by the Pacers. Who fuck the Pacers?
Simba.
But
hey, go on.
Other than that, listen, these guys got to blow off steam. They got to relax.
They're still humans.
Take it easy.
And
they are fucking people.
For all we know, they're not the ones that put 2026 champs or whatever.
No, I'm sure that they didn't because they're not dumb. You know,
might have done it. Somebody else might have bought the shit. Like
right. But now Tibbs gets fired. They tell him that they're moving in a different direction that doesn't include Tibbs being in that vision.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're looking at a hole, an asshole, about this fucking big that needs to be filled.
Oh,
it's a coaching job. No, this is a coaching job that we've been talking about it for about 2 weeks already straight.
Yeah.
It is not that fucking difficult. Find someone competent and hire him.
All right,
but
don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. The NBA, if the NBA finals weren't going on, we'd probably have hired a coach already.
Yes,
there's no way that the NBA, Adam Silver specifically, is going to allow them to hire a coach and steal the thunder, pun intended, of the NBA finals when it's at its weakest fucking point like ever.
Yeah. So in case you guys haven't heard, the Thunder and the Pacers are in the finals right now. It is currently 3-2 OKC, and I really hope that tomorrow they fucking lose at Gainsborough Field because I am tired of
Gainsborough Fieldhouse. It's not a baseball.
What?
It's not a baseball diamond. You said Gainsborough.
Whatever the fuck. Fuck Indiana. Their state sucks. And yellow is just a shit color. Fuck you.
Okay, random.
Your entire fucking stadium looks like a fucking bottle of mustard. Speaking of mustard, you should really try the relish. You should try the relish mustard from Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Dude, it's so good. I made tuna with that bitch yesterday. It was but anyways, so yeah, it's 3-2 OKC right now. Tomorrow's game 6, if I'm not mistaken.
You think Halliburton's injury is real?
I think Hallie is struggling, so he's faking an injury. That's just the way I see it. But I'm not a fan of Halliburton. I'm telling you, he's up there with Embiid and Trae Young to me. Oh, yeah. He's just, ever since this, if he would have never did this, I don't think I would have hated him as much.
Even with that, he's still the least hateable out of those three you just mentioned.
Mm-hmm. because he's still a solid player when he
Yeah,
wants to.
he's still good. Like he's still actually a good basketball player,
You know what I mean?
even though
But
he's mentally weak as shit at times.
but other than that, honestly, seeing SGA's dad and Halliburton's dad just chopping it up, it was like two crackheads from the Bronx just talking to each other. It was crazy shit. It was wild. I felt like I was in front of a bodega in Harlem, and I was like, "Yeah, these two motherfuckers know each other for a while. they just swiped Dutch masters. You know what I mean? It was a family affair for them. But no, what direction do you think the Knicks need to go as far as this coaching shit?
I don't fucking know at this point because this is weird. It's just like the timing of firing Tibbs. Like I keep telling people, like firing Tibbs, I get. Like
Firing him that quick?
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Firing him, I think, was an inevitability.
Yeah.
Simba. But like the timing of it, super fucking weird. Like I thought maybe he'd get another year.
I thought he was gonna get another year for sure.
I guess or later in the offseason, like maybe next month he gets fired. But yeah, very odd. I think it was a James Dolan temper tantrum meltdown thing where he just decided to take over. You know, I hear that. I hear it's players that brought this along, and
yeah, I heard a lot about.
Yeah, my guess
it was players that were sick of him.
Yeah, so my guess is Worldwide West, who's in touch with the players, is got the vibes from.
It was PJ Tucker, bro. Stop playing.
No, my guess it was Mikal Bridges and fucking Cat who complained about him.
Most likely.
That's the second time Cat has got Tibbs fired, which is absurd.
First was Minnesota, and now it's the Knicks.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't love Mike Malone. The more I think about it and I hear some people analyzing about it, Mike Brown wouldn't be the worst fit.
We had Mike Brown already. He wasn't great.
When did we have Mike Brown?
Didn't we have Mike Brown? No, we had Larry Brown. I'm sorry.
And we have Mike Woodson. Good job combining somebody much darker and much lighter than
Whoa. Listen, hey. This is a very difficult time in this country right now. Do not start talking about fucking colors. Please.
But yeah.
You don't need to get demonetized for not being monetized.
I like the idea of Taylor Jenkins to a degree. I think he is.
What do you think about Luke Walton, though?
Fuck no. Absolutely not.
I can't believe that was even a fucking mention.
Absolutely not. No,
I cannot believe that was a fucking mention.
That's just pure stupidity. I think Taylor Jenkins makes sense. He'll experiment with lineups, and I think that's what the Knicks needed to a degree last year. Like he's not afraid to play his bench players, and
we also need bench players.
Yes and no. I think we have some really good talent that was never remotely touched on our bench.
Tyler Kolek.
I think Huck Porty and Kolek.
Definitely Huck Porty.
Second year in, I think all those rookies are gonna. They have the talent. Like they're legitimate.
I would love to see that. I would love to see a good lineup with Kolek, Brunson, Huck Porty, and maybe at the 4. And have Cat at the 5 or switch them, whatever the fuck it may be, and have fucking OG at the 3. Whatever it is, like, use the young motherfuckers that are going to pave the way and give your team a future. Don't just have them rotting away on the fucking bench. That was Tibbs' biggest problem. What's up, bud?
Yeah, I would love to. I know I've said it in the group chats. I would love to see Johnny Bryant come back to his old stomping grounds. I think he's special. I think the players absolutely loved him. There's something about him that I really like. So
now let's talk about the big motherfucker in the room. What do we do about the quest for the human gyro?
Giannis?
Yeah.
Giannis?
You call him Giannis?
Giannis, yeah.
Is he Italian too? It's Gianni. Thank you very much. Married to Snooki.
I don't know. It's been quiet on that front. I almost feel like
but what would you be willing to give up if you were.
I was cool with the reported like 3-team trade with the Spurs where we give up McCall. Shit, what was that trade now?
It was like Bridges goes to the Spurs
Yeah,
and Giannis goes to the Knicks, and
and
then
Cat.
the Bucks get Cat
They get 3
and
picks
and 3 picks.
from the Spurs. Yeah, I think that's
Mhm.
what it was. I'd be cool with that. You're not really giving up depth, and you get one of like the most ridiculous fucking athletes in NBA history, who I
Yeah.
think he can't shoot like Cat, but
He can play better defense.
yeah, I mean anybody could really play better defense than Cat, but yeah, he plays world's
Not
better
his fault. He's
defense.
zesty.
He plays world's better defense. He's a better rebounder, and yeah, I think that it works out perfectly because I don't think that he he's not a ball dominant player on the offensive end.
Cat is a ball dominant player.
Exactly. So, yes and no. I mean, Cat will let you play in the post, and feed it to him there and whatnot. He's not like a guard that requires the ball in his hands in order to make offense. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm not really worried about players yet, and that's why I think that the Knicks. That's what I hear is the biggest reason that they were out on KD, other than KD being a cancer. I think that they're waiting for the coach, because if you bring in a coach and you just brought KD in, he's like, "Yo, nah, KD doesn't work with me," or something like that. Like you could lose out on coaches, I guess, arguably. So
Absolutely.
I think that they're waiting for the coach in order to do whatever comes next. Not necessarily the draft. I don't think this draft matters. This and like the next 5 drafts, I don't think matter for the Knicks per se, especially because they don't have any of their first round picks anymore. But yeah, for like free agent moves and stuff, I think they're gonna wait, get the coach, and let him, in conjunction with Leon, make the roster changes that they deem necessary.
Again, you said it once, you say it again. In Leon, we trust. Hopefully, we can keep trusting with this motherfucker because it's not looking pretty, but it's not looking that bad either. You know?
So something I feel like I've noticed with Leon is that like he's made great strides with this team. Part of it feels like he has too much of a quick trigger. Like you didn't
pull players and coaches.
You didn't need to trade for Cat and Bridges in the same offseason necessarily. Like you had a good thing going that arguably could have made the Eastern Conference Finals last year. There's the saying cooler heads prevail. Like maybe just I know you can't really wait in pro sports and let your window pass you for a championship, but
yeah,
I don't know. I almost feel like too many moves were made, or like I had alluded to in the regular season and whatnot. This is all like this year was never supposed to be that year. This is the year before the year where it's like he made those moves and the real plan was to make more this offseason.
Right.
So I think that's
this was only step numero uno on a night of debauchery.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Do you think, not random because the finals are going on, but do you think the Thunder could be a dynasty?
Personally, yes. Personally, yes. Realistically, probably not. I could see them winning 2 titles in the next 5 years.
Okay. Yeah, I mean they're super young, but the thing with the NBA is that there has not been a repeat champion in almost a decade, I think.
Yeah. The last one was the Warriors, right?
7 years.
The last one was Golden State.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, honestly, if let's put it this way. If all goes according to plan, the Thunder wins, they get their first chip, and then next year it's Thunder's Knicks.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a back to back. But if it's Thunder anybody else, sure, why not? Back to back champions sound great.
Yeah, I think it's possible because they have young players and everything. I think with the collective bargaining agreement and whatnot now, I think it's virtually impossible to keep teams together for more than 5 years. So
Because while you have them, fucking use them.
that's why we're literally about to see the Celtics get torn apart because
Yeah, they're not gonna be the same team.
they are not going to be able to keep that core together money wise. It's just not. It's impossible because of the aprons and everything. Did you hear about the trade, the Magic?
Yeah, Desmond Bain
Yeah.
for
This is a like a Mikal Bridges. Like I can see people getting real unhappy with this trade, but he's a little bit more of a reliable player than Bridges at least was this season.
what did they get from Desmond Bain?
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, KCP, Cole Anthony, and 4 unprotected firsts. Somebody said that's like the Mikal Bridges trade, and I'm like, no, that's
Really
Mikal
not.
Bridges was just picks, pretty much, and they got 2 starters plus 4 picks.
Honestly, I have the best transition for that.
I actually don't think this is the worst trade though for Orlando.
Can I hit you with a transition?
Hit me?
Okay, that trade is almost as bad as the Rafael Devers trade. Let's move on to baseball.
Okay, we're not even going to talk. Okay.
Trust me.
I want to talk about how that was going to scare me as a Knicks fan because the Orlando Magic were right there. And okay, fine. Okay. But this, honestly, I don't see this being a bad thing for the Red Sox, though. Devers was turning into
Hold on.
No.
Did you not hear?
From a player standpoint, yeah, Devers is fantastic. He seemed like he was a cancer, though, this season.
No. You have to understand. Rafael Devers is like the KD of baseball. He's just not a team player.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not old. KD's 40 years old.
When the Red Sox signed Bregman, they asked Devers to move his position.
He said no.
And he said no. He goes, I play my position.
Then he went to DH, right? And then they got an DH at first, and they were like, yo, could you go play first? He's like, no. I Tony Montana that no, but no.
To me, all the no's came down to one yes, and that yes was to trade him. And they traded him for a bag of chips and about 4 Trojan condoms. But think about this. If you don't think this is a bad move for the Sox, then you don't see what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the Mets possibly trading for Jared Duran.
Huh.
Jared Duran is one of their best young players. He was an all-star last year.
They're just trying to rebuild.
So they kind of want to wipe house and build around Bregman, which is not a bad idea.
But also Bregman could walk after this season.
Right.
That's dumb.
Which will fuck up the entire Sox nation. Like, it will legitimately cause a meltdown in Boston. Fans will lose their shit.
So, the Mets, trading for Duran is almost like how the Knicks should trade for Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Grizzlies if they're looking to rebuild. I've transitioned it right back.
That's actually a good. That's a good retransition, backwards transition.
Come here, buddy.
We're just transition boys today. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I would absolutely love that. There's word that the Knicks front office think that Jaren Jackson Jr. and Cat would be a dream pairing. I think that would be fucking sick. If the Grizzlies are looking to like kind of wipe the slate clean, except for Ja Morant.
They're just gonna build around Ja
and retool. Well, they were already building around Ja.
Yeah, but like retool everything. Ja?
Yeah, if they're looking to retool the roster, for whatever reason, because we haven't seen that team really be whole since Ja Morant's been in the league, because the man is just wielding Glocks out here for no reason. But yeah, I just wanted to bring back. I just wanted to retransition.
All right. Well, that being said,
I also don't want to talk about the Yankees, so that was me deflecting.
Why don't you want to talk about the Yankees?
Because they're in a weird spot right now. Judge is in a mini slump. The whole team has been hitting like shit. Cody Bellinger is like fucking 3 for 24 in the last, well, however many games. He's not playing well.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't love.
Don't get excited right now.
4 straight losses, 3 of which we got swept by the Red Sox.
Don't get excited because I'm about to go from the Yankees to the Mets because the Mets are currently going to have 2 of the craziest weeks in baseball for the next 10 days, 10 to 13 days. They got 3 road games in Atlanta, 3 road games in Philly, and then 4 road games at home against Atlanta, with a 3.5 lead in first place, in front of the Braves, and the Mets are playing right now.
Yep,
the Mets are winning right now. Juan Soto started off the game with a home run.
Nice. He's. I thought he was done though. Like I thought his career was over because.
Juan. Slow. Dude, Juan Soto. He's not Juan Soto, bro. You paid $800 million for what?
He's
for
sad.
What? For a fucking 1.296 OPS through 10 games. That's what I fucking paid for. I paid for fucking back-to-back fucking home run hitting games. I paid for fucking clutch hitting.
Yeah,
tying the game.
He's found it. He's pretty much back.
Getting on
Not
for
fully.
fucking 6 games in a row, getting on base. Never done that in his life.
He's not. I wouldn't say he's fully back, but he's like on the cusp.
But guess what? I saw the motherfucker shuffling. Once he shuffles,
also
he's back.
Losing 3 straight to the Rays is weird.
Okay,
let's talk
about that.
Let's
talk about that because I was at Friday night's game.
Okay, was that the 9-0 game? No,
that was the.
I forgot. I'm forgetting what day it is. Sorry. Okay,
that was the what this? Oh, that was the 7-5 game where they let up. The Mets fucking pitching was horrendous. It was horrendous that night. It was Pride Night. So it was dope.
Turned horrendous into a verb.
Really cool fireworks show afterwards. Shout out to the Mets. They did a really good job with that. But the Mets were winning 5-1 in the 6th inning.
I've never understood fireworks for like regular season games.
Well, you know what it is? We do it a little bit different.
It's dumb in my opinion.
The Mets do it from the inside of like the center field. They shoot them from there, and then around the outside of the stadium, the top, they shoot out of there too. So it kind of looks like it's like in unison.
They shoot fireworks at fans? What?
No, they shoot them up, and then they play music to the
fireworks. They Roman candle the fans?
They ended the fireworks show with green and pink fireworks to the Wicked soundtrack.
Why?
Because it was just dope. It was Pride Night.
So yeah, okay, but somebody leave your sister alone.
But anyways, the Mets were up 5-1 in the 6th inning, and then Paul Blackburn comes in with 2 men on, with 1 out. Walks the first guy. Lets up a run, lets up 2 runs, and then from there, he let up another 4 fucking runs. And it was 6-5. Then they hit a solo home run. It was 7-5. The Mets never scored after that. But the problem for me was we had so many opportunities to fucking score with men on, no outs. Like we had bases loaded, 1 out, bases loaded, 2 outs, second and third, no outs, and we couldn't get the ball out of the infield. Ronnie Mauricio, fucking horrendous game. Next game, he hits a home run. Where the fuck was that swing the night before? You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a little more of consistency with the Mets' 6th, 7th, and 8th spots as far as hitting, but everybody else is doing their job.
Is there trades you think need to be made?
I'm sorry?
Is there a trade you think needs to be made before the deadline?
Yes.
Not that we're even remotely at the deadline yet, but
no. But I do like the whole Duran trade.
Is that legit?
Dude, it's been all over social media and sports. I would genuinely give them I heard today that there is one trade that the Mets want to try to get, but they don't know how successful it's going to be. So the Mets will give up Brandon Sproat, number 1 prospect.
The throat
pitcher.
goat.
Jet Williams, number 1 shortstop prospect.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're giving up a lot of number 1s.
And 2 first rounds. Hold up. For Pittsburgh Pirates ace Paul Skeens.
There's no way Pittsburgh trades him. I don't think so.
For Brandon Sproat, 2 first rounders and a fucking a number 1 prospect shortstop that you don't have?
Do you want to do that trade?
I would do that trade in a heartbeat.
You literally just said in a group chat the other day that you would take Sprout out of a trade for Skeens.
There's no way you're getting Skeens without Sproat.
I get
Got to
it.
be a pitcher for a pitcher somewhere.
Then why'd you say what you said?
Because I didn't want it, but then when I realized how good Skeens truly is, add Skeens to the rotation we have now. Our rotation will be fucking unstoppable.
Insane. Yeah, that'd be wild.
Dude, like, shout out to David Peterson. He pitched a fucking complete game shutout, 6 strikeouts, 27 outs the other night, and he fucking killed it. He was in the 8th inning, he was up, I think it was 6-zip. Was it 6-zip or was it 8-zip when he was up? Let's see. Is it that one?
You know what's wild though?
5-zip. I'm sorry, 5-zip.
You know what else is wild? These fucking All-Star Game jerseys. These are horrendous.
The baseball ones?
They're horrendous.
I haven't seen them yet. Hold up. Let me
Look.
look.
They're fucking horrendous. I hate them.
Are they like the red, white, and blue ones?
They look so bad, in my opinion.
Let's see. Jerseys.
They look incomplete.
Oh, what the?
Also, if you put them both together, it almost looks like the jersey.
Anal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awful. See, you're even getting choked up about it.
Yeah, bro, I can't even breathe right now. These are fucking Atlanta Braves jerseys that they just took the letters off.
Well, I think it's in Atlanta, right? Like
it is in Atlanta, yeah.
So I get it, but those aren't like the colors. Like the whole jersey just fucking sucks.
Yeah, it looks like some guy named Al just got a custom jersey, and he's like, "Yeah, my name's Al."
You know that there's gonna be a big Al in Brooklyn who's like hyped as shit when the jersey got revealed.
My name's Big Al. And I hit
dingers. That's who's buying that jersey.
Yo, look at this shit. Most consecutive seasons with a 400 plus OBP to start their career. Here are the names: Ted Williams, Wade Boggs,
pretty good,
Frank Thomas, and Ferris Fain.
Those are
you know who the
players.
5th guy is? Juan fucking Soto.
Swan Hoto.
Swan Hoto. Swan hot dog.
Yo, you know who's back to pitching?
Engelbert Humperdinck.
There we go.
Oh yeah, fucking
your favorite player.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. I will never fucking say no.
Shotani.
Fuck the Dodgers too.
The Dodgers.
Fucking Dodgers. Fucking Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, he's back. He pitched a fucking inning. He pitched one fucking inning.
I would do the same thing, have him as an opener. You're not going to fucking give him like 6-7 innings off the bat.
But it doesn't matter.
You psycho.
It doesn't matter. He is not going to pitch a full game this year. They're not stupid.
He's going to pitch a full game.
Soto, what are you doing?
I think at the end of the season, he'll be ready to pitch a full game.
By the end of the season?
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the season, they're not gonna pitch him in the playoffs.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, their pitching is their weak spot.
Their pitching is your weak spot.
Okay. You know who is it? Oh, I'm not even gonna try to transition this. Aaron Rodgers looks weird as shit in a Steelers uniform. It's real. It's almost he looks like a fan. Someone's uncle.
I'm almost happier.
Weird look.
That he is Pittsburgh's problem now than I was with the Knicks making the playoffs.
So I would prefer this version of Aaron Rodgers. I prefer if he went to the Steelers than us because I think he got humbled a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, I don't
Aaron
think
Rodgers looks like he went through fucking Chernobyl training.
like I think because it's pretty quiet on that front right now. I mean, you went to Pittsburgh; it's quiet there, period. But in relation to New York, but yeah, I think that stop it, Queens. I think
There
that
you go, Pete.
yeah, I think
Hustle. Jesus Christ, Pete. What the fuck was that?
it's just weird seeing him in a Steelers jersey and hat. It's just odd.
Can I get that?
What are your expectations for the Jets?
For the Jets, what I'm honestly excited about Fields because all I see is good things about Fields.
And you're not paying attention.
No, I am.
No.
Um,
Because somebody literally tweeted out one of the mini camp days, like we had our first like real showing of the enigma of Justin Fields, and it was like he threw 2 picks and then he threw a 50-yard bomb. Like like that's Justin Fields, so it's not like he's come here and been perfect already.
dude, can I read this to you?
It has potential.
Let me read this to you.
But we can't get excited with Justin Fields.
I'm gonna read this to you.
He's effectively a journeyman quarterback, barely after his rookie deal. Like that's not a good look. I don't want to be negative. I'm just trying to tamper expectations.
No, I get that. I understand.
Temper expectations.
Temper tantrum. I'm gonna read this to you and see if you
Story time.
It said Jets coaches were more than impressed by Justin Fields on the first leg of training camp. So what would that mean?
I didn't actually listen to what you said. Could you repeat that?
Said that Jets coaches were more than impressed with Justin Fields during the first leg of the training.
That's great. We don't know if these Jets coaches are competent.
One of them was Aaron Glenn.
He's a first-time head coach.
Yeah, but he knows football.
He's a defensive guy.
But he knows football.
You're going to trust the defensive coordinator to tell you who should be your quarterback?
I mean, we trusted Robert Saleh for how long?
Exactly.
We trusted Rex Ryan for how long?
You literally just made my point. Yes.
Don't yell at me. I'll get in my car right now and start driving to Charlotte.
All right. See you tomorrow then. Also, I just want to say just one last thing about Aaron Rodgers. Booger McFarland, like I don't understand how he has a job.
Booger McFarland?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Booger McFarland?
Former NFL player and an ESPN analyst currently. How do you not know Booger McFarland?
There's a guy that was an NFL player, and his name was Booger McFarland?
Yes, I believe. I know he played. He was a college, like well-known college player.
Was his born name Booger?
I don't know. But anyway, I'm just going to mention this real quick. He said that Aaron Rodgers swapping the Jets for the Steelers was a downgrade. Stupidity at its finest.
I wouldn't call it a downgrade.
What do you think about Sauce and what he said?
I think Sauce is going to get going to have a very good year. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I think this is Sauce's year to put up or shut up, and he's going to turn into a fucking beast. Yeah.
Did you not?
He's going to turn into a beast, and so is G Dub. G Dub's going to have a hell of a year.
Did you hear what Sauce said?
What did he say?
Okay. He was asked about going into minicamp without new contract, like going into anything without a new contract. And Sauce said that he's basically fully bought into the new regime and everything, and he wants to see this through. He wants to be one of the people that is part of the reason for the turnaround for this organization. So, yeah, I liked all that. I mean, you almost, not that you have to say all that, but it's smart of him to say it.
Kind of expect it.
He could be an asshole and sit out.
To stay a Jet.
Say again?
If he wants to stay a Jet for his entire career, then that's something smart to say.
That's what he says.
We'll see. Listen,
Kyrie
Kyrie
Irving said he was going to end his career Celtic.
Yeah.
That was like 4 teams ago.
I mean, he did. He never really played the same ever again.
He mildly balled out last year, though, before getting injured for the Mavs.
Yes.
What else is going on in the NFL? I don't even fucking know. Let's see.
Um.
Aaron Rodgers stuff.
Oh, the Jets just got a new kicker.
Yeah, the fucking guy from the UFL or some
The
shit.
gigantic fucking beast that is Harrison Mevis from Mizzou. He's fucking huge, this guy.
Yeah, he blew up. He was in the UFL last season.
But how big is this guy?
Hit 20 of 21 field goals.
Apparently he hit a 59-yarder for a game winner. Dude, this
I
guy's
forgot we had Anders Carlson. That we signed him this offseason.
Yeah. Dude, this kid's 5'11", 243.
Stocky motherfucker.
That motherfucker won't even kick the ball. He's gonna chest bump that shit. Boom! One time for the one time. God damn. He weighs like 10 more pounds than me, and he's like almost 5 inches taller. It's pretty bad.
Taller? How tall are you?
I'm 5'7" on a good day.
Yeah, he's 6 feet. I just saw.
It's 5'11".
I saw 6 feet. It's the same fucking thing.
No, it's not. If you tell a girl on a first date, yeah, I'm 5'11",
Nobody's telling a girl.
it ain't gonna be the same if you
is.
tell you 6 feet.
Nobody
6 feet
is
like
openly telling a girl on a first date, yeah, I'm 5'11".
a guy from Staten Island is. Because he's secretly 5'5", he's wearing platform shoes. And he's a Yankees fan.
Anyway.
But no, let's talk about the Yankees real quick.
How are we going to bounce back to the Yankees?
You know, same way you just okay. If you want to bounce to something,
that wasn't even you didn't even transition back.
You didn't transition to fucking Aaron Rodgers. This is our first show in a while. Stop yelling at me. Sorry, we're back.
Sounding like Quinn's about to throw up.
Sounds like my neighbor's gonna throw up.
I don't know what we could talk about the Yankees, but there's not much to talk about.
I mean, the Yankees are losing right now, 3-0.
They're about to lose 5 straight. Aaron Judge is slumping. The rest of the team forgot how to hit. And this is just what the Yankees do at some point during the summer. It's a little earlier than in past years, but yeah, I think we should trade Aaron Judge. No, I'm just kidding. This is one of those things where
look, I am gonna do one thing. I'm gonna give you a bit of credit.
Why?
Because you said that Jason Dominguez was gonna be a fucking deal.
He's gonna be a what?
He was gonna be a big deal.
I said he had the potential to. I thought the Yankees would fuck him up.
And the kid's got a fucking hell of a swing.
Yeah, but he also doesn't know how to.
But the Yankees are fucking him up.
He doesn't know how to run the bases.
No, he runs like Alonso.
Him and Ben Rice had 2 fucking absolute shit instances running the bases the other day. That's the other thing. Under Aaron Boone, this team is wildly inept in terms of base running, and it's really fucking startling. They really don't understand fundamental baseball at times, and it's really weird. But anyway, they're still a team that was just in the World Series. They're still a team that's first in the AL East. So I'm like, this is pointless to talk about because this is just the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. If it's August and we're still fucking losing, then obviously our season's over if we lose all the way until August. But
my man's thinking long term already, just trying to put a bullet in his head.
No, I'm just saying that yeah, it's just baseball season's so fucking long. It's like I don't like talking about stuff that's not really a story.
162 games is heavy, bro. It's heavy.
But yeah, it's to me, it's just like, all right, if we lose 9 straight, then all right, something's wrong. If we can't get a win in 9 freaking games or something like that, then we gotta take a look at something. But
also, I always go to the game and get a new house. I had to keep it clean. Unnecessary. Do not need another hat.
No,
but it's just it's a traditional thing right now.
You look like never mind.
Do I look like posted office Malone?
Sure. Post-it note Malone.
Post-it note Malone. Post-it note Malone. I'm not done.
This is as good a place to end as to basically stop the podcast. I guess the only thing we have left to talk about is MLS, just real quick.
Bro, we're not going to talk about the Stanley fucking Cup?
Oh shit, I forgot about hockey. I don't care.
Sean would castrate us if we didn't talk about the Panthers.
It's fine. Oilers in 7.
That's literally all you're gonna say. It's fine. Oilers in 7. So the WNBA and the MLS.
Oilers in 7. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, the Panthers are gonna take it home. This was a hell of a Stanley Cup final, and nobody seems to care about it.
No one gives a except for Edmonton and Florida fans. That's about it.
It's wild because I've watched at least 3 of the games pretty much fully, and it's some fun fucking hockey.
I only watched 2 games, and they were fucking awesome. Honestly,
Yeah, I
watched the game. When was it? Was it Thursday night?
Honestly,
that was when like Edmonton came back and fucking tied it.
Both.
They were like down 3-0, and they came back and tied. They're coming back in the tie.
Both finals, NBA and NHL, just they're still good, but nobody cares right now. It's a really weird thing where like the NBA you kind of get it more because you have 2 of the smallest markets I could ever imagine being in the finals in Indiana and Oklahoma City.
Indiana. I was gonna do something and it was gonna be bad. I'm glad I didn't do it. Oh, good.
But yeah, not much to talk about just because, I mean, I think it's a foregone conclusion that the Panthers take it home either in 6 or 7, but more than likely 6. They're a fucking hell of a team.
Yeah, they're winning right now at time of recording 1-0, so yeah. I don't think it's going to...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, game's on right now. The game on right now.
I'm going to just go over the MLS power rankings since I had pulled that up before. Vancouver, Philly, Minnesota, Inter Miami, Nashville. Where are our teams? Seattle. Well, Seattle came up a lot since the beginning of the season. San Diego, Orlando, LAFC. Wow. Charlotte, 13th. Both New York teams, 15 and 16. Not going great for them.
Yo,
real quick. They're so different from the beginning of the year. This is wild.
Real quick, I just want to say a little side note that because I didn't read this. It shows what a team that cares about you from the jump makes you say.
Liberty were down double digits to Atlanta just at the beginning of this pod.
They tied it?
We're up 2 with 17 seconds
Let's
left.
Fucking go, girls! Sarah had the game on. I was like, "Oh, you watching the Liberty?" She's like, "I figured you'd want to watch it while you're recording." I'm like, "Yeah."
The only way for us to end our winning streak to start the season was for Kaylin Clark to just fucking go off. Like that. Yeah. It's almost like, okay, fine. And it was I think that was Kaylin Clark's first game back. So yeah. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
So I just read, like I said, a team that cares about a player from the jump, like a star player, will make that star player just say whatever they want.
What are you talking about?
Rafael Devers, eager to play for Giants wherever they want me to.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Now my man is a multi-position fucking player, utility player.
My man's about to become the fucking Mike Trout of... What team did he go to again?
The Giants.
There we go, the San Francisco Giants.
Who also have one of the coolest City Connect jerseys. Have you seen it?
No.
Dude, look at this shit. I'll show it to you right now. San Francisco Giants, City Connect.
I got it. Looking it up. Oh, those are fire.
They're sick.
It looks like it's like a collab with the Phoenix Suns.
Right? Yeah. The hat is fire too. The hat looks really dope. Honestly, like I would probably get the hat before anything. Like the hat, the brim looks like in the Weather Channel when they have like the storms and they have like the thing. It kind of looks like the phone posits, the Weather Channel phone posits.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of, yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, that hat is sick.
Yeah, bro, it's like heat sensory or some infrared.
Cool.
So yeah, that's pretty much all we have.
But yeah, we mentioned the Liberty. They are hopefully about to win their 10th game. Shit, I just lost the where'd it go? Okay, I guess they're still in timeout.
Yeah, they're still in timeout.
Yeah, we'll be the first team, I believe, to 10 wins. But yeah,
So,
the ladies are balling out. The Liberty are just fucking fire. Sabrina's just absurd to start the
I
season.
love Sabrina Ionescu, man. I really do.
She's awesome.
She is absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah. So repeat for the Lib.
I think they're gonna repeat. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm tired, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here. It's early, but
It's fine. Get some rest. Take
All right.
it easy.
Any sports podcast talk about anything at any given time, but
The main focus is always New York. Holla.
deuces. Hey, bye, Simba. Simba, what are
Bye.
you chewing on? Oh, your toy. Okay, I thought it
Your
was.
ass.
Goodbye.
Chris and Dylan on the mic, straight from Queens through podcast game strong. Jets, Knicks, Rangers, Murph, Mets and Yankees, dream Bronx to shade. In the city that never sleeps, sports don't play. NY faithful, we're repping our teams. Jets fly high and I pick out both dreams. From courts to fields, can't walk away. Queens talk sports each and every day. Chopped cheese breakfast, bagels by noon. Pizza slice nights over New York tune. Game stats fly while the meatball simmers. Chris with the takes, Dylan drops zingers. Microphones buzzing like city lights. From Knicks brick shots to Rangers fights. Taste of NYC in every fight. Chris and Dylan, sports talk ignite. NY faithful, we're repping our teams. Jets fly